Hi, Mark Renshaw here, and I think like the rest of the world, I'm in awe of what Mark Cavendish did yesterday, and I think I'd like to take this opportunity just to analyse this sprint. The last time we were here, I did play a part in the lead out for the victory of Cav. It's so good to see him back on top of, sprinting again, back to winning ways. So I'm going to take this little opportunity. We're going to run through the last 1.7 kilometres here. Just pause it here and there just to have a look at how the positioning goes, how he got to winning the stage. It's something that I really enjoy, analysing the sprint. So we've got it paused here at about 1.7 kilometres to go. And I think this is a really crucial part. So you can just see Cavendish here in the wheel of Morkov. Right at this point here is extremely dangerous position. He's about to get checked both on the left and right side. If we keep pausing it here, that is so close. 1.7 kilometres to go, that's a really close call. But he showed that he wasn't going to let the wheel of Morkov go. He had to use his head there to stay a little bit upright, but that's fine. Nothing to worry about there. And he's managed to hold the wheel. So very important this far out to not lose the wheel of your lead out man. This little uphill section here, this is really important in a sprint finish. You can make some moves, but you can also lose a lot of positions here. And once we go to a different shot here, we can see what's happening back in the bunch. Just here you can see Morkov. He's moving Cavendish up on the left-hand side of the bunch. That's the beauty of having a small incline, is that generally it gives you the chance to move up some free positions to get near the front. He's also got Alaphilippe there, who's going to come to the front and do one last pull. That's going to get them inside the 1.3, 1.2 kilometre mark. So if we pause it there, they're in a great position. Cav's got two riders left in front of him. We've got Edvald Bosenhagen, and we're starting to see some trains form. DSM here on the right with good numbers, and Alpes and Phoenix here further on the barriers. Really love seeing overhead footage like this because you get an idea for how the lead outs are forming. If we keep playing the video, we're 1.2, this is coming down to the really crucial section. So we had a right at a roundabout, and then we had a left, and it veered back around to the right. Now you can see Van der Poel and Alpes and Phoenix just waiting in the wings here. In my opinion, they waited just a little bit longer. It would have been a great opportunity to move up there. Here we are, we're dropping down into the 1 kilometre mark, into a 9-degree right-hand turn. It's going to be really fast through here, and then once we turn right, slight left, it starts to kick uphill. Just waiting for the bunch to come around the corner now. What they would have been doing, they've been waiting just to catch this guy right in the final, but obviously they've left it a little bit late. Here if we pause it at the first overhead, we've got two FDJ riders on the front, two from Trek, and then Cav still with Morkov here, his last lead out man. So he's delivered him into a perfect position at about 700 metres to go. We just play on from here. Now this is where it starts to get pretty tight, and I think Cav did a really exceptional ride here. So if we just go back 1 second, Cav was on the left-hand side of the bunch. So at some point here, he flicks from the left back to the inside on the right. That's because he knows the road turns to the right, and it's going to be a right-hand corner. So if it's going to open up, he's going to have to go to the left. So here it started. We've got Trek already going, Alpesen up the fence here. So somewhere in that 100 odd metres, Cav's flicked from the left side of the bunch to the right onto the barrier, and he somehow found his way into second or third position here. So you can see that he's just popped out in front of Buhani. So he's now in 4th position on the fence. There we go. Philipsen's already opened up his sprint. Super tight here. If you look at where Cav is, we've got the Lotto Soudal rider coming back, at 10 to 1. You've got Philipsen, who's already started his sprint, and then you've got Cav, who's had to commit. Now this gap here is going to get really small, but he shows his commitment. Not once did he back off pedalling, not once did he brake. Full commitment. Philipsen moves to the right. This even closes the door a little bit more, and this shows the skill level of Cav. He's managed to pull around the Lotto Soudal ride. He's managed to not hit the wheel of Philipsen. There it is, it opens up. Now he's got the view that he's going to go left around Philipsen in the left-hand corner. He knows that he's going to go to the barrier because the road sweeps around to the right. From there, he goes. Philipsen starts to die in this slight uphill. It's just at 6% up to the finish line. But here he's coming with that speed. Knows he's won. Awesome to run through that finish. Really proud of Cav for bouncing back. He had a couple of tough years there, but you know, I know him better than anyone, and I never doubted him for a second. I always thought he'd be there. To win another stage, 31 is amazing. So super proud of the team, super proud of Cav for fighting back and to win another stage. And being honest, I think he might win one more before Paris. Maybe two, who knows. I never bet against Mark Cavendish, that's for sure.